What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we're doing the Superman 4 review, and I gotta tell you guys right now, I thought this movie was decent, I would say that. Before we head straight into this review though, just want to say really quickly, definitely hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys come and reach that goal, but we're also very close to hitting 900 subscribers, so if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Anywho, let's head straight into this Superman 4 Quest for Peace movie. I think that's what it's called. I forgot. I know it's something with Quest and Peace. So Piece of Quest or Quest Peace. It's actually Quest Peace. If I'm gonna be completely honest, this movie was definitely short. Honestly, I felt like it was really short, and also the pacing of the film was kind of eh. I didn't really understand the whole thing with Clark, you know, trying to like make Lois remember in some type of way that he was Superman, and then he decides to make her forget again. I think it was just like him kind of like getting that weight off of his shoulder, at least in some type of way. But it's just, I don't know, it felt weird in some type of way. That was like a main thing that I kind of didn't like about this film. Another main thing that I kind of didn't really like, I don't know, just something about this film does definitely seem off than the other ones, honestly. So I do see why a lot of people kind of don't like this film, honestly, as much as the other Superman films. But I thought it was actually pretty decent, you know. I really liked the whole fight with the bad guy, you know. We don't even know his name, honestly. I'm assuming it's a version of Doomsday in some type of way, because Lex creates Doomsday, you know, with Superman's DNA. So that's why I feel like this is kind of like a Doomsday knockoff in some type of way. I did like him in some type of way, but again, I think it's just like there's something off about that, you know, in some type of way. And like there was moments that I did like it, you know, but at times there's like kind of like it's kind of cringe, I would say, you know. I can't expect too much off of a film like that's like from back in the day like that, you know. But it was pretty decent. That's all I'm gonna say, honestly. I wouldn't say it was great. I wouldn't say it was like, I mean, maybe it could get to the terrible side, you know. There's a lot of stuff that are like kind of, again, questionable, you know, and I can understand why people don't really like this film a lot, but I want to give it the decent size, honestly, just because there was moments I did like, you know. I kind of like the final battle in the moon, you know, and everything like that. I thought that was a pretty cool fight scene in some type of way, and I kind of like what Superman was kind of standing for in this film, you know, just trying to be that person to kind of bring peace into the world in some type of way, you know. But again, I feel like there's something off about this film, and I can't really depict it, honestly. I feel like people that kind of grow up with this Superman, you know, with Christopher Reeve Superman, you know, I feel like they can depict it really well. But for me personally, I feel like it's kind of, you know, like in the gray area, I would say. It's definitely not my favorite Superman movie. I would definitely say that Superman 2 is definitely my favorite, honestly. And then it goes Superman 1, Superman 3, and then this Superman. I really like Lacey too. I thought she was pretty. She was fine. I ain't gonna lie. She was kind of fine. Yeah, she was fine. I ain't gonna lie. She is fine. Nothing about Lena also. It was kind of weird. Again, let's not say Lena. Lana, sorry, not Lena. What the heck? But speaking of Lena, I'm pretty sure Lex's nephew, you know, is from Lena. I don't know, honestly. I really have no idea. He was just a random ass character that showed up, you know. There's no real like character connection to him also. So that's another thing too. That's another thing actually. There's no really connections to these characters, you know, especially with Lacey, you know, with Mr. Winfield. Honestly, there was just no connection whatsoever, you know. Again, it's because generally this movie was short, 1 and 2, like the pacing of it was kind of a little bit too quick, and it wasn't really like a good pacing, you know. Some movies can pull off the quick pacing, you know, but I felt like the quick pacing on this film kind of is what tainted the movie in my personal opinion, and that's why I'm kind of like iffy about it, you know, in some type of way. But again, I think my favorite part of this film, honestly, is just the battle in the moon. Honestly, I think that's like my only good thing about this film, you know. And I kind of like the idea that Lex creates his own like Superman in some type of way. I think that's all I can really say good about this film, honestly. But yeah, I think that's going to be my review for the Superman 4 the Quest for Peace. If you guys did enjoy this review, definitely hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Would love to know what you guys think about this. The next movie that I'm gonna watch is Superman Returns, and I'm pretty curious about this film. I know a lot of people said that this is not their favorite Superman, honestly, so I am again curious about this, you know. So let's see what comes. Peace out, guys. To enjoy your day, make every day else today. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.